Moved out of town and I erased your number, but still I find myself calling in the middle of the night, and there is nothing I can do. I am madly drawn to you. I know you feel the same. You got my heartstrings tangled, tangled up. You got my heartstrings vibrating for you now. There's something more, but you don't want to admit it. Whoa, we're perfectly opposite. You got my heartstrings tangled, tangled up. You got my heartstrings vibrating for you now. There's something more, but you don't want to admit it. Whoa, we're perfectly opposite. Like two magnets, we are drawn to each other. You just know how to push all my buttons. Moved out of town and I erased your number, but still I find myself calling in the night, and there is nothing I can do. I am madly drawn to you. I know you feel the same. You got my heartstrings tangled, tangled up. You got my heartstrings vibrating for you now. There's something.
Hi! I'm here. We are determined to finish this quilt. I mean, we're almost done.
Get your crayons in your bed.
So it's gonna happen. So all we have left is attaching the quilt binding or bias tape, and then it's done. I'm so excited. I gotta put my hair up though.
Okay, wait, just let you know, you might lose your crayons.
So I was gonna wear my hat, but I wore my hat to work today and I didn't bring it home. Baby girl's gotta make me a new one. I did not lose it. But it is a little funny.
Why do you buy something to put in the page?
I put this on the page. So what happened was I'm wearing it and a coworker comes in that I've known for years and she's like, I want that. She bought my hat off my head. This is why I don't make myself stuff, because people buy stuff that I make for myself and it's like, well, I'm not making another one of those for me. I mean, it could be worse. What's up, baby girl? So baby girl just said she's gonna start the hat tomorrow.
I might actually finish it.
So you'll start it tonight and finish it tomorrow?
I'm gonna start it tomorrow and finish it.
Start it tonight and finish it tomorrow. Okay. Okay, what are you gonna work on? There it is. Hi, Bubbers. Okay. Bias tape that we made the other day. How did I not poke my finger? I left the pin in it. Oh. I'm slowly covering myself with the blankie. Not on purpose. Don't worry about it. Not on purpose. So I rearranged my lights a little, and I think this is brighter for me. The background still looks alright. We're rocking it.
What did you just hear me say?
And apparently I scared my princess with my scissors.
Because you pointed them right near you.
I did not. Everything is under control. It's never under control. What's up, Buttercup? Yeah, come here. Bring, blah, 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 blah. I'm talking to my children. I can't talk. Thank you. Put that in the bag. See the box? I'm not sure. So, we want to make it go down this way, but we're going to start at the bottom of the quilt. So I gotta make sure I'm at the bottom. Almost there. This is the bottom. As I'm under it. Again, not intentional. Whew. So I always start at the bottom because it's easier. But I guess I should trim it down a little. Let's do that first, before I forget. It's a pattern. So, throw that over there. Let's trim this down a little because it's not fully even. It needs to be even. There's that. So I ordered a new blade for my cutter because I do know that it's a little dull. They do dull. Hi, how's it going? What's up? You caught me when I just got on. This is not even at all. She's super interested. That's awesome. Yeah, like this is the tiniest community on Twitch. I mean, even art's bigger. Technically, it's a type of art. Technically. But art's a different category. So I'm making a commission quilt right here. It's almost done. I'm excited. The person I'm making it for is excited. I've had so many people from Ruin join just randomly. Ear used to hang out. Brigga hangs out sometime. DE was here on New Year's. Aggie's been in the channel a few times. It's exciting. And it's something I love doing. Oh my goodness, this is long. Scissors. I mean, it's not the typical, oh, let's go watch somebody stream. It's more, the attention's here, not a game. And it gets kind of crazy. I lose stuff all the time, it's so funny. Your daughter's watching, that's awesome. They are getting so big. A coat? No, a quilt. A blankie. I make a lot of blankets. Not as many as I want to. Although I did make myself a cardigan, and I'm making another one. What's up, Buttercup? Yes, you can. You got this, dude. Well, tell him he has to find it. I don't want arguing. Aw, thank you for subbing. You're so sweet. I mean, why not if you have Prime, right? Oh, my kids are driving me crazy tonight. Is it 8 o'clock yet? Okay, what's your idea? A minion? Go for it. Okay, go for it. Kids are crazy. I swear they are. Why did I have so many? Okay, I love them all, don't get me wrong. And enjoy your, Oh, you got 2 emotes. That's right, I forget I got 2. Awesome. Okay, I'll put the... I should trim down the other side. This is the worst part about making quilts. Trimming everything down. It takes effort. Where'd that go?
Alexa, cancel 7:30 p.m. alarm.
7:30 p.m. alarm canceled.
Alexa, alarm for 8 p.m.
Ooh. The alarm just got bumped.
At 8 p.m.
Alexa, set alarm for 8 p.m.
Alarm set for 8 p.m.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of funny. Hubbard's just tried setting an alarm at Alexa, except he said alarm. And she's like, you don't have one. Well, you gotta be a little more specific. So, my goal is finish this tonight, start on something else. More than likely finish... Ooh, I'm missing... No, I'm not. Alice and the White Rabbit. Who knows, I might not. It's up in the air. I'm not giving you any more yarn. Buy it yourself, baby girl. You've seen a purple minion. Oh yeah, I have some finished. Do you guys see the finished ones? Let me grab them. Normally I keep them all like within reach, but I had put them away. So they're all the Alice in Wonderland. Some of the other ones I've already sold. So this one's the Caterpillar. And the Queen of Hearts. The White Queen. Yes, little dude. Are you drinking that out here, really? And then this one's my favorite. This one's the Mad Hatter. Grab that again. I did make the Cheshire Cat also, except that one sold the day after I made it. I might have a picture of her. Let's see, where is it? Of course, I'm not gonna find it. Oh, maybe I will. I think I'm getting close. Where am I? Oh, maybe. Clearly, I've made so much stuff, it's not funny. Maybe I didn't post it.
I think it might be on your 50.
Yeah, it's probably on Insta. No, I didn't post it there. That's alright. Let's see. I will grab a picture of it right there. Well, that's not what I wanted. Copy link. There we go. Oh no, disconnected. Okay, so the one I just linked is the Cheshire Cat. Then this is the Queen of Hearts, the Mad Hatter, the Caterpillar, and the White Queen. So it's a whole series. The Cheshire Cat sold. Day after I made it. What ones do I have to remake? Just the Cheshire Cat, baby girl. But they're so awesome. Oh yes, Disney princesses will happen. Now, the difference is, because they're kinda not exact, I can sell them. Honestly, it would be a princess wearing a or a dress. But yes, definitely on the horizon. Put some of these back. Hey Demon, how's it going? Displaying all of my... This is funny. Okay, so I'm gonna blow my face up. She kinda gets all ghosty. It's my favorite. Oh, you guys sit down in your box. So my dolls come in boxes. Little professional looking. Ooh, does his hat disappear? No. I'm always curious what disappears against my screen. What's really crazy is I make these voodoo dolls too, and the last one I made sold before I even made it. Like, I was half done with it, and this guy's like, "Can I buy that when it's gone?" I'm like, "When it's gone?" He goes, "When it's done. You've been job hunting all day? That's good. You got this." Okay. And hey, every little bit works. Cut the batting down. So I'm keeping the scraps of batting to use as fluff because they're not big enough to use for a blanket. Okay, this is a lot of purple. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of purple. It's a crazy amount of purple. Not gonna sacrifice my fingers with pins tonight. Set that up. Turn the machine on.
Vader, you're missing it. They're taking the cup hostage.
So how many applications have you put out? I hope quite a few. I mean, the more you put out, the better your chances are. See, I always forget. Do I go all the way around? I think I do. I think I go all the way around and then I flip it and go all the way around the front. Or do I do one side and then turn and then do... I think I do all the way around. Maybe it depends on the day. So this is a throw size quilt. So it's not ginormous. I did the quilt as you go method, which is really simple to do on a small machine. You've put out so many, that's good. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You put too many out? Ooh, you gotta call one tomorrow, that's awesome. Let's see. No, I don't know. We're gonna try this. Oh no, I can. I can! Yay! No, I can't. Okay, so I gotta go all the way to the end and then turn it. That's right. Okay, so scene incoming. So I'm just gonna use a straight stitch for this part. Hey Izzy, what's up? I'm almost out of you. Pop that down. Oh, where's my foot pedal? It's hiding. Oh, I'm doing really good. Although I wore my hat baby girl made me to work today and a coworker bought it off my head. Yes. I mean, it could be worse. No, it is bad, because now my head's cold. What's that? I gotta remember it, unclip before it gets there. So my clips kind of stop the machine a little, which is not a bad thing because it won't run them over. And they won't break. Coincidentally, that last one was purple too. Okay, back to table scene. Which is funny, I swear last night I switched the name of this. Oh, that's right. Putty Tat turned off my whole power strip. That's right. Okay, first part is on. White rabbit, go over there. I have so much stuff on my desk, my table. It's good though. I know exactly where everything is. Not really. I pretend I do. Buttercup. Can you what? Oh yeah, you can look through the magazine. Here you go, Buttercup. You got it? Determined that we're gonna finish this tonight, though. I mean, like I said, this is all that's left. So we're going up the one side. We went across most of the bottom. We didn't go across the whole bottom because we do have to turn that last corner, and it's easier to turn it and then sew a little more and then connect the bias tape, which that's this, before you finish it, so that it's not like a huge gap. Oh, my keyboard's hanging out. I'm like, why won't that shut? So I do work tomorrow morning. Oh, that's you. Oh. Yeah, that's Timbu, yeah. So little dude loves tigers, and I found out today that the tigers at our zoo that we go to passed away, but they're getting new tigers, so he's excited.
I can't wait to go to the zoo. See?
Yeah. He's where the lions used to be. Do you remember where the lions used to be?
They don't die,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. They were old. The one passed away, unfortunately, on my birthday. He was 18, and then 5 weeks later, the female one passed away. They did have 3 cubs, though. Well, together, and the female had, I think, 2 more before that.
and last year we didn't get to see the tigers because all passed away.
It's alright, little dude.
How little?
What's that?
How old are they?
One was 18 and one was 19.
So, but one
So they were,
was oldest.
the female was older.
Female was that boy.
I love my children. My 9-year-old just goes, the female was the boy, right? He doesn't know. I'm sorry, he doesn't know. It was cute though. It really was. Very well played, little boy. Very well played. So Izzy, what you making now? Oh, and so far I only work day shift tomorrow, but I work the whole weekend. So maybe a bonus stream tomorrow? Who knows? I mean, hubby does work tomorrow, so I'm gonna have a few hours. Kids will be in bed. And you never know. I mean, I do have, like I said, this cardigan. Oh, I had to rip my cardigan out because all of my stitches did twist. 528 stitches on knit needles. It twisted, so it was more like a Mobius. Well, not Mobius. Infinity. Whatever. It had a twist in it, so yeah, it wouldn't work for a sweater, and there was no fixing. I had like 2 inches into it. It totally failed. Totally failed.
Mommy, my pin is so cute.
Okay, go. Go, my children, go play. Bobbers. Hey. Okay, here goes side 2. Now remember, I'm only connecting it to the back right now. When I connect it to the front, it'll be a little different. I always drop the needle first on this part because it could get crazy. And here we go. Did Hubbers leave? No, here he comes. So I thought Hubbers left. He didn't. Thought he did though. He must have been clearing his car off. He works overnights. What? A what? What was called? Thank you, baby girl. Tonks. Stop it with the biting. I don't know what's up with you. You want one of my stitch markers?
You want my boobs?
All of them? You gotta buy your own stitch markers. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but there is a fold right here. So it's right here coming out, and that's what I'm stitching on. And this is the bias tape that I folded the other day. I think yesterday. And did I get disconnected from chat? Like, am I still here? This is weird. Why is it saying welcome to the chat room again? I gotta talk to my children quick. Okay, yeah, it was weird. It came up saying welcome to the chat room again. Really weird.
Twitch is doing funky things.
Okay, but not on... Okay, weird. Twitch is twitchy. That's not good.
Oh, I wonder if it's because the chicken.
Could be. Tane's in chat if you want to say hi. No? Yeah, you never want to say hi. It's alright.
Except for I have to log on to something.
Well, you can say hi. He'll hear you.
Oh. Hi, Tay.
Yeah, Izzy, it's really weird. Like, really, maybe it's Streamlabs because it came up like that in Streamlabs. I'm not gonna lie, I do miss raiding, but, like, I'm kinda happy I'm not tied down to the game right now. Oh yeah, kids. Oh my goodness, we're so busy with kids. Wait till your kids are, like, older. Like, honestly, between school sports and music stuff and who knows what else. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. And like, I know a couple people said they want to get back into raiding, but like I told Bruce, I don't know. Like, I have all these other games that I can play, and I don't gotta rely on other people on them. I know that sounds really mean, but like, it's a change.
Plus, you know, like, I got a couple betas on Free Fire.
And honestly, Blizzard hasn't changed for the better, I think. I mean, how much hype is there about the next expansion? I really haven't heard much. I mean, I have the Switch. I like playing the Switch. So, on occasion, I'll play one of the Pokemon games on stream. Then I've been playing The Witcher. I've been playing just random games on my computer. And like, they're only one-time fees. I don't have to like sub to them. It's crazy. So this is across the top. Okay, so what I'll do is when I flip it over, when this is all attached on this side, I'll fold this up and around and then sew all the way around it. It's awesome. It's like magic. Oh, my oldest is gonna be 15 this year. His foot size is a men's 13. Try finding shoes for that.
That is tough.
Yeah. Plus, he runs cross country and track, so that's three other kinds of shoes. He needs street running shoes, cross country spikes, and then track spikes. Oh my. Thankfully, the school sometimes helps us out on finding deals and stuff. Then the princess plays the flute. She's in chorus. She's doing 2 different music things. One's a solo fest and another one's a chorus, whatever, I don't know. 2 younger ones though, they're not ready for school stuff, thankfully. I mean, they're in school, but they can't participate in like sports and stuff yet. Next year though, the princess wants to do cross country in the fall and softball in the spring. I just hope that she does alright at tryouts if she does go out for softball. So that means this summer she better be practicing. But it's like, honestly, once they start something, it's like crazy.
Alexa, cancel alarm.
Are you leaving?
8 p.m. alarm canceled.
Do you need a hug? I would love a hug. I gotta give my hubbers a hug quick. Set this there, give him a hug, I'll be right back. Okay, he is out the door, just about. Almost, pretty near close. Buttercup.
I found the old ones.
Yeah? Are you crying about it? Yeah. So seen. I had to put something there because the so camera does shut down when that scene's not active. And it takes a second to pop back up.
The dad passed away.
I told you that, buddy.
I went around,
I told you that too.
but he's too young to do this. The biggest is the dad.
Try this just a little. I think Bruce came on my channel once. It was awesome. That was before I hit affiliate status, though. I don't really see Ear or Brigga on too much anymore. Yeah, I kind of wish that there was a different game all of us started playing too. I mean, I might eventually go back to Warcraft, I'm not sure. I mean, life kind of hit hard all of a sudden. And I couldn't do the whole classic. I couldn't. You're playing the new patch? I still have time on my account. I just haven't been on. So, did anything change in the new patch? Like, I know we get the Bumblebee mount. That's all I know, but that was like a couple months ago. Oh my, this is a long quilt. Buttercup.
This is inside the
Yeah? So little dude is learning all about his new tiger at the zoo. So I get the annual membership to our zoo. And he gets excited because that means we can go see the tigers whenever we want. What he doesn't know is one time I went without him. I laughed at the baby elephants because they were playing in the snow. What? Why did I go to the zoo? Because I could.
But what's the baby? Will it snow up in the
Yeah, definitely gonna finish this. Which is good. Kind of feel bad. I made those two hats for a coworker and he can't work right now. All the purple, yes, all the purple. Guess what part I'm on, Quilton? Like, yeah. Finishing it tonight. I've only been, yeah, the binding. So how do you do your binding? I do the back and then I fold over to the front and I use a fancier stitch, if possible. I mean, I make all the binding myself too. That didn't work. Hey, Reese. I just think it looks nicer if I do the back first. Because I'll pull the front part a little tighter so it kind of balls up a little. Oh, and everybody, we're 140 followers away from a giveaway where I give something away that I make. That's awesome. Quite impressive. And it's all because of everybody. Chat's amazing. And it'll be open to US, Canada, and some other countries. Like, I've sent stuff to England. Izzy knows it. Everybody knows it. I've sent stuff to England. It's a little more pricey, but it's alright. I have no problem doing it. It's 8 o'clock. Dyson and Reese, please go to bed. Do you hear me? Brush your teeth. Good night. It's bedtime. Put it in my basket, please. So last night at church group, I found out that some of the girls are still sewing. I didn't stay. I bought food instead. I guess they're making pillows to go with their bags, which is a little weird, but oh, okay. And then they're gonna start knitting in February? I'm not sure. I don't know if I can have that kind of patience to teach a bunch of little girls to knit. I mean, I taught my princess to, but that's my princess. She's got tend to do 2.5-inch strips sewn on bias, iron in half, depending on the color of the binding, backing, front, just the thread color. That makes sense. Contrast some where you want it to disappear. If you do the back first, then fold it over and stitch front, you make sure, yeah. That's what I kind of do because I don't want extra stitches on the front. And let me tell you how much I hate cutting on the bias. So after I cut on the bias, I always like square off. Tonk, stop biting your foot. Because I don't like attaching angles. For some reason, they never match up. Oh, that just totally did not go where I wanted it to. We're gonna fix that. Only downfall. When you first started, always started biting from the front. Had to be, yeah. I did that for quite a few times too, and I'm like, this just looks ridiculous, and then I don't know where it's gonna hit. Oh my goodness. This blanket's so heavy right now. That did not make it in. I thought about doing the heart stitching. So got to where you'll adjust the binding thickness depending on the size. Yeah, that makes sense. 2-inch strip, binding is pretty small. You like it? That's good. I actually have those little metal bias tape makers. Yeah, I love doing decorative stitches on the binding. Okay, one more spot and then we'll flip it over. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm so excited for you. Oh, I did good. I don't have that much extra. Do I even have a full strip extra? Oh, I do. Almost. So do you do the fancy corner or do you just do a straight corner? I see people tend to differ depending on the quilt. Or who it's for. Oh, I always forget how far I want to do it. What if I go? I know it's bigger. I know. This part always irritates me. a pin, it's on my finger. I'm just gonna quickly sew this part. It's an awkward part, so I'll do it quick. Now everybody, hope I did that right. I think I did. Oh, look at that, it's perfect! I love when that happens. So after I finish this, which will be soon-ish, TM, I'll be working on, I don't know, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. I love doing polls, we all know that. Poll. New poll. What to work on next? Knit party or crochet amigurumi dolls. Okay, 3 minutes and go. And please do vote. If you're in chat, please vote. It should be at the top of your chat box. On mobile, I don't think they put that in yet, unfortunately. I wish they did. It would make sense because then everybody can participate. Oh. That was because I did not have my presser foot down. Anvil, can you turn the TV down just a little, please? Thank you, bud. I appreciate it. I forgot, normally I piece that inside each other and I didn't this go. No worries. Let's flip this binding over now. Oh, wrong button. Oops.
He was born by the roadside in a broken down carriage. Came into life on the road.
I'm under the blanket.
Found on the doorstep of a nearby orphanage. No one
This is where the real magic happens because you flip it over. Okay, thanks for stopping by. I'll be on till about 11 p.m. Eastern. I would go later, but I work tomorrow. For some weird reason. I mean, money has nothing to do with it, right? Maybe I'll log on to WoW sometime, too.
She had been born there in St.
I have so many threads to trim. It's a downfall of wait until the end. I don't wait till the end for every. I do. I know I do. I should probably use pins for this part, but I'm a rebel. I'm using my clips. Joking, I'm not really that much of a rebel. I still end up burning myself on an iron. Only happened once so far on stream. Probably not the safest way to use these scissors, but it's working. I guess I should have started pinning the other way. Wasn't thinking about that. We'll go around the other side quick. Turn the quilt. I love this quilt. I mean, not just because I made it, because it's, like, something awesome.
Where's your sister? She's upstairs.
Just realized that my princess is MIA. She went to, I think she went to bed. Normally, she can stay up later, till 9, like her older brother, but she's either just hanging out in her room or she went to bed. Oh. So, she's hanging out in her room, making stuff. I'm so proud of her. But she's not working on my new hat. Move this down. Flip that over. More fabric scrap or thread scraps. Because you can't have enough. I'll be picking up purple thread for like 2 weeks after today. Which is alright. I kindly accept that because A, purple, and B, it's done. Ish. Almost. TM. Almost. Almost there. 2 more sides. Oh, I almost dropped my scissors. That would have made a loud clatter. Clatter. Clutter. Ooh, I might have to use pins. I don't want to use pins. I might have to. Why does it seem like I'm missing some of these? Oh, maybe not. They're all hiding. There it is. Let me move those before I do knock them down. That would not be awesome. Could hurt me. I mean, if they fell right, they could hurt me. I guess that's what I'm saying. And we don't want me hurt. I have enough stuff to do. So currently just clipping this side of the binding into place. Then back to the sewing machine. This is the last thing we gotta do. And I'll add my tag afterwards. I do it secretly. I'm not gonna show everybody how. I mean, I guess I could, but... I actually think I still have to make that. That there. Throw one right here. Do I have this whole side to do? I think I do. Fold that down. Put a clip there. That clip's essential because it holds it into place. Hey TC, how's it going? Oh, that's right, you got a gifted sub the other day. I forgot about that. Like, when did you sub? Then I remembered. We are finishing this. Oh, it's going good. Get to talk to a friend that we used to game with in Warcraft. I might go back to, I don't know, like, it's one of those things. I still have time on my account, so I could go back. It wouldn't hurt, wouldn't spend a penny, because like I said, I still have time on my account. Maybe I will, and I'll check out the new stuff that they added. Oh, and I'm getting my money for... This is how awesome this is. I planned on having this done by tomorrow. Actually, I think next week. And it's gonna be done by tomorrow. And the lady that ordered it is giving me my money tomorrow. Like, the rest of it. It's not like the whole thing. But it's funny, she goes, do you want me to pay for all of it? I'm like, half up front. And then other half when it's done, obviously, because, well. You're out and about with Betty? Awesome! Hung out with her earlier today, of course. Awesomeness. I think I'm permanently subbed to Betty because Betty's awesome. If I pick one person to always stay subbed to, why not somebody like Betty? Plus then I get TC's emotes that he makes her. So, double bonus there. No, she's not. She is supplying her craft addiction. My 3 C's, chocolates, coffee, and crafts. I actually said that at work today, and like all my coworkers are like, yeah, that's you. I know it is. I am not in denial. Okay, come on. I hate this last corner. It never adds up right. It's always bumpy. Always. Okay, so I think I'm going with the heart border. Oh, what number was that? 79. Oh, there we go. Close enough. Almost. They have to keep these shrug arms because they are amazing no matter what emote you use. Duty beard. That's so cute though. That's so cute. Nobody voted on my poll. That's alright, we'll do it again later. Ooh, chill. Okay. Here we go, last part that I need to do. Let me trim this. Some of these are really ridiculously placed. Like I said, I don't trim until the end. She got you watercolor, cold press. Ooh, cold press paper. Fun times ahead. Pulling out watercolor paints. That's awesome. See, she's supporting your artistic abilities too. Can't be anything better. That's awesome though. I can't wait. I want to see. I want to see it all. Oh, actually. Oh, my pedal moved. That's not cool. Not cool, pedal. Not cool. Now I gotta move it back. I love these hearts because they do overlap a little because of how thick the fabric is. It's awesome. Think of doing original work and making prints for giveaways. That's awesome. I love that idea. Like, really. And I love watching you draw and paint and color and stuff, TC. I'm not lying. That's why I got so excited the other day and had to raid your channel. Ooh! My thread broke. My needle broke! Where did the needle part go? Oh, there it is. I hate when that happens. Betty hit 200! That's awesome. I do have extra needles, never fear. If I can grab them. That's terrible. I hate when that happens. I hate getting these needles out. They're pain. You broke 2 doing the Christmas tree quilt? Oh my goodness. But honestly, I hate when they break. It's like, ugh, really? Now I gotta do this and that and ugh. I was only hoping it was a thread. It's so much better when it's just the thread. I guess it was inevitable. Oh. Well, I'm ridiculous right here. No, I'm not. There we go. TC. Yeah, that's totally true, Quilton. Like a flat tire when you're out enjoying a cruise. I didn't even hit a hard spot in the binding. No worries. Could have been worse. I gotta line it up again. No worries. I got it done. Got it fixed. I probably needed to change the needle anyways, and that's just sewing machine's karma right there. Like, should have changed it. Oh well. It's changed. Can't undo what happened. Well, unless you just take it all apart. like a no smoking sign and you're sick. Yes. Yes. Definitely. So I almost chose to use the lighter purple for the thread on the binding. But then I'm like, I didn't use it on any other part, so I thought it would look a little tacky. Definitely gotta use... What is that besides your name? That's your... TC, come on. You got a gifted sub the other day. The Hubbers did it. I think he dropped like 5 gift bomb. I think Quilton got one, TC got one. Oh, I can see who all got one. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, a little weird. So let's see. Why does it not say there? Oh, it might be a little farther. No. Yeah, that's weird. It doesn't say who all got it. Oh, gifted. No, that's giveaway. I'm not sure. What does it mean? Stitch Crafts. Yeah, like I said, I think it would look weird just because everything else is dark. Yeah, your family, come on. You're part of the Zach Pack. No, it's always been Stitch Crafts, but for all of my stuff, like Facebook, Etsy, Twitter, Instagram, it's always been Stitch Crafts, but my gamer tag has always been Zakayla. So if you joined my Discord, it says Stitch Crafts by Zakayla to tie it all together. Now, if I didn't have Twitch on my business cards for Zakayla, I probably would rebrand the whole channel too. I didn't think about that when I started streaming. I wish I did though. So you're at it, you're going back to Old Timer, your very first Twitch name. Wow. Are you really? That's awesome. Perfect timing to turn the corner. Doesn't happen all too often. Hey, age is just a number, like, you know, level up. Camera shake a little, I'm sorry. I thought my cat just jumped in my chair, it moved. Ooh, a pirate joke. Ooh, and I saw a really good one. Let me see if I can find it. Where does a pirate go to find a hamburger? So, where does a pirate go to find a hamburger? Arby's? No. Anybody else? This one's kind of funny. A little bit, I guess. Maybe. Okay, so the question was, where does a pirate go to find a hamburger? The answer is the Golden Arches. Although Arby's sounds good too. Well, no, Arby's doesn't serve burgers, do they? They do more like sliced meat sandwiches. That's alright. So I think one of the benefits of some of these decorative stitches is it locks down more than a little piece. And if you go off of it a little, it's still locked down. Aw, thank you, Demon. You're so sweet. Well, this heart just doubled itself. Oh well. back in a few. Okay, TC. So I know there's quite a few threads to trim. But that's alright. Minor. Hi, Simi? Did I say that right? How are you tonight? If I said it wrong, please correct me. Ooh. Uh-oh. Message? Is this the Hubbers? Uh-oh. Never done any quilting? You've always crocheted blankets? That's awesome! That really is. I mean, crocheting, knitting, sewing, anything is all crafting, so it's awesome. Just the blanket a little. Tonksy, leave your foot alone. Why are you chewing on your foot all of a sudden? That's not cool. Something got caught there. Well, maybe not. Sorry if my hand's in the way. Oh, something is caught there. What is caught there? I am unsure. Ooh, the thread's caught. Man, I can't get through this quick, can I? Seam Ripper to the rescue. I'm not sure what got caught there, but something did. Oh, I might as well wind a bobbin. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pull out a couple stitches as I wind a bobbin. My coffee out of my way. Because this is not enough to finish. That was weird. I really don't know what happened. But no worries. Maybe. There we go. It's almost wound. Well, it's not wound yet. Okay, it might be a little loud. Let me find where I gotta pull off. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That was weird. So, I'm filling the bobbin right now, and it's pretty awesome that it goes and goes and goes, and it'll stop completely when it's full. So I technically don't really watch it. I glance at it every now and then, but I don't watch it. Because I don't have to. Oh, I thought it was done. It's not. It's almost done. See, there it goes. It stopped. Full bobbin. Yay! Ooh, it sounds windy outside. Oh, can you go check the garbage cans? I thought I heard them blow over. Man, I hate seam ripping. I really do. It's like the worst. Because it means that something messed up.
Garbage cans are stupid.
Okay, thank you, buddy. So I told him thank you, buddy, and he's like, thank you. I'm like, weird. I love my children. Okay, so far for this part, we've had a needle break. We've had the thread get stuck. I really don't know how that thread got stuck though. Can anything else go wrong? And if so, please tell me it's not gonna happen. I mean, I guess power could, knock on wood, please don't go out. I mean, that's worst case. Hey, Miss Pandani. It's a kitty stream. Oh my goodness. I approve this one. I really do. Kitty stream. Oh, I gotta check a date. Gotta check a date. What am I doing March 28th? I'm terrible. Yes, that's a lot of kittens. February, March. Ooh, I could do that. So I'm signing up for another craft fair. Boom, I'm signed up for it. Lady in charge of it is going to send me the info, which is awesome. I mean, I'm not addicted to going to craft fairs. Yes, I am. I can stop at any time. No, I can't. So this means that everybody in chat has to encourage me to finish more stuff. Like, really. I have faith in all of my chat. Whether you're here or not here, y'all inspire me. And encourage me, oh my goodness. Do you realize how much stuff I've finished because of chat? A lot. Like, starting with Little Dude's Blanket, oh my goodness, I don't think I would have finished that. Like, in a million years. Well, maybe. If it wasn't for chat. Like, really. And then encouraging me to get my sewing machine out. Like, I love sewing, but, like, sometimes it's not ideal for, like, the space I have. But yeah, it's happening. Scottish Fold Kitties. Thank you for following, Simni. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. If not, I do apologize. Names are not my forte. Actually, I don't think the English language is my forte sometimes. Ugh, my princess is scolding the kitten.
She jumped into the shower again. I'm not sure.
They are feisty. Oh no, oh no. Okay, here's the broken needle. this camera doesn't have autofocus. One day maybe. It happens. Yep, sewing machine needle. So, autofocus. Almost. It doesn't want to focus. It's like, no. But yeah. Here is the tip. Right here, the tip of it. Like I said, it doesn't want to there it goes. There's the tip. Terrible. It's like an angry old man. And where is it? Other way. Maybe. Down. Other way. There's the other part. So that's the whole needle right there. Oh, that would be terrible if it was an embroidery needle. But that's the needle that broke. What I'm gonna do is, if I can find my tape, oh, there it is. Because I don't want it to fall out or poke through the bag, this is what I'll do. I'll pick that up, so there's that piece. Then pick that up. Oh, yeah, that worked. Well, that side's not the sharp, pointy side. You don't even know how. It's possible. I've done it before. But now it should not poke through the bag. I mean, I don't know if there's any proper way to dispose of those, but that's the easiest way and the safest way that I have. So, scene. Go back over there. Hi, Jack. No, I'm not proud of her. Because she's not supposed to like showers. Oh, thread my machine again. This is only the second time tonight threading this beast. Only. I mean, it could be worse. No joke, one quilt, I went through 6 needles. I swear that thing was jinxed. Oh, Jack! Get out of there. I gotta get the cat. So Jack just knocked a bunch of stuff over. I apologize for that. Yeah, remember last night she turned off my power strip? Oh my, that irritated me. And now she's trying to knock stuff over. I gotta find whatever she knocked over. Oh yes, you're being good except for biting yourself. We don't cannibalize ourselves. Yeah, so she's taking a time out in the bathroom. That's her safe area anyways. So it's alright, little timeout. She'll be all better next, like, in a little while. You going night-night with baby girl? You got a hug? Love you. Love you. Good night. Okay, Pupper's just going to bed. Kitty Cat's taking a timeout. I'm all alone. With Chat. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Jack right now. She's awful crazy. Awful crazy. So this is attempt 3 at finishing this quilt tonight. Will we finally get this done? I hope so. We got 2 hours. I'm hoping it doesn't take 2 hours. it shouldn't take 2 hours. So Miss Pandani, what have you been doing on stream? I haven't been fortunate enough to catch any of your current streams. I know, right? I feel bad. I try catching everybody's when I can, but like I've been busy. It's weird. Who would think I was busy, right? Been cross-stitching mostly. Worked on a sock monkey the other day because Callie requested crochet. Ooh, awesome! And believe me, I feel bad whenever I miss quite a few different streams in a row. I mean, I know that it's impossible to catch every stream of every person's, but I always feel bad. Okay, so remember I said I have that cardigan I'm test knitting, right? 528 stitches, right? Hi, Forever! Yeah, so, I had to rip out and frog all of the 6 or 7 rows that I had done. Yes. I wanted to cry. I almost did. Man, perfect timing for this next turn, too. Right on the money. You've been lurking. Aww. Yeah, like, I'll lurk in people's streams. Like, I'll have like 3 or 4 open. I think we all do that. Wait, do I have one more side after this? I do. We're half done. Half done. So far, on the first side, the needle broke. Second side, the thread got stuck. What's gonna happen on this side? Please, somebody tell me nothing. It's crazy. Just this. Hey, Chen Chinoa. Quilton, I'm right with you. So close to being done. And so far, everything's happened, right? So Chen Chen Chinoa's stream is one that I love catching when possible too. Meh. Oh, this is one of the longer two sides. We're almost done though. I know it. Oh, it's very sparkly and very purple. Machine does sound like it's struggling. Yeah, it is thick. I try not to do them this thick, but it's alright. And, like, I'm not even using, like, the highest speed because I don't want it to the needle to break again. So this quilt is for a coworker. She bought it as a gift for another coworker. You get goodies! Yay! Hi, buddy! Hi!
That's the day I'm having right now.
I may eventually move the machine over a little more if possible to, like, alleviate some of the stress, but I'm not sure if that'll really help. The quilt is almost done, Betty. You know what? Let's try this poll again. I tried a poll earlier. Let's do this poll. Manage poll. What to work on after quilt? Knit. Cardi? Crochet. Ami. I'm not done yet. No, hovers. Oh my goodness. Let me tell ya. Broken needle. Thread got stuck. Ugh. Everything happened. Almost though. Lost my foot pedal. Oh, and Quilton, I love that you know how to distinguish the sounds because, like, if my sister was in chat and she heard this, she would be like, oh, well, you gotta go take your machine to somebody and get it fixed because it sounds really, really rough. I'm making a quilt. That's a lot of fabric. So you got the back, the front, literally 4 more pieces of fabric for the binding, and the batting. Some places you might have a little extra fabric. That's a lot. But she's also one that got an expensive embroidery machine, lied through her teeth about a sale going on, still got it at the sale price supposedly. Even though Joanne's wasn't gonna, like, honor it. Don't know how she did it. Then got extra bonus off. It was recalled and they would fix whatever was broken in it and send it back. And she decided not to. 2 months later, she had to send it out for repairs and complained because she had to pay for it. Like, honestly, if I pay a good price for my machine and it's recalled, I will honor that recall. Yeah, recalls are there for a reason. And then it was only for a limited time because they... Like, the recall was only for a limited time because what they did was... You're crocheting a dino? Awesome! I would never recall, or I would never ignore a recall on food or vehicle. My in-laws, on the other hand, well... We're not talking about that. But they only did it for a limited time because all the machines that were still in stores, they brought back and sent new ones to the stores. So, like, that's the only reason it was limited time. Ooh, it looks like they're gonna knit the cardi, which is good. I just ripped out like 6 rows. Plus, I don't think I knit a lot on stream. Oh, camera shake. Okay. One more side. Oh, this is the longer side. Hope nothing happens. I mean, like I said, if there was a recall on any of my machines, yeah, I would so go and get it fixed. And like, cases like that, everything's free. Shipping's free, replacement's free. Yeah. One of my hairs, wow. That was a long hair. Toss that over there. Oh, okay, I know where that thread's from. Yep, this is it. This is the last side. About time, right? It's been a long process. Only burnt myself once, poked my finger twice. Not really a lot of blood though. That's a plus. Only broke one needle. Broke thread a few times, but that's minor. Yeah, keep moving this blanket. Blood, sweat, and tears. Yes. Oh, and possibly hair. You gotta add that in. coffee, wine, and hair and I love you. I really do. You're awesome. I have not had wine in a while. I mean, after my work weekend last week, I should have drank a whole bottle, though. Oh, I know I have some, I just haven't drank any. I don't even know why. It's weird. One of those things. Not since Christmas. So if you don't know, on Christmas, I stay up, I wrap presents, and I drink wine. The presents do not get worse. Actually, I have a wine guy, I'm not joking. I swear, this quilt does not want to work with the camera. This is it. We're closing in on the end. Final turn. So I never start at the exact corner because then when I get to the last corner I can turn and still sew just a little and then back stitch and front stitch again. There we go. There we go. Oh, camera quake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. Camera quake. It's done. It's done. 100% complete. I'm happy. I will throw it in the wash and then I'll trim all the loose threads because that's easier then. But thank you, everybody, for supporting me making this. You're all awesome. No, really, you are. Turn that. Yeah, I will have a picture posted, Discord, Facebook, Insta, Twitter, everywhere tomorrow. I can't do it until, well, maybe not tomorrow. Well, Discord at least tomorrow. I can't post it everywhere else until the girl gets it. So, now if you remember, yes, another one done. I'm so excited. This was more the other day. It really was. But the whole thing got twisted. Unfortunately. I'm not happy about it. I'm not proud of it. So, this is what happened. And it's a lot. I almost want to cry. Still. This is what happened. It's a hot mess. Aw, thank you. I mean, like I said, like, starting projects is awesome, but, like, finishing them, just some kind of sweetness to it. Like, I don't know what it is. It's, like, almost a relief. No, what? Ooh, I got a tangle. No, I don't. I think my tail's too long, but that's alright. So I am honestly on row 1 of quite a few now. Like I said, I wanted to kind of cry a little, but that's alright. I'm not gonna cry. So 4 people voted knit. I did not see the other part. Yeah, unanimous. Awesome. I mean, it's a great feeling. It really is. But now, this is 528 stitches. Again, I counted it 3 times. I know exactly that it's 528. Unless I totally miscounted. I separated it by hundreds. And then, of course, the last 28. Grab my turtle. Because my stitch markers go on my turtle. Not gonna lie though, knitting under a light is amazing. So this is not the same color here. You can kind of see the difference. It's more blue. This color is called Peacock. And I like it. Which is good. That's, I mean, that's why I picked it out, right? So this is going to be a cocoon cardigan? Or a cocoon type. Like I said, it is a test pattern. I like doing test patterns. Ooh, I gotta check out your haul. Sounds like it was good. Let's see. Oh my goodness, that's great, Betty. That's awesome. Love it. Like, really, it's awesome. So, what do you have planned with all of that? Ready to start making stuff? Yes. It's exciting. I had a moment that I couldn't remember. Bracelets, hair stuff, awesome. So I have long hair problem that sometimes, it sounds weird, but sometimes because my hair's long, it gets caught in the armpit of sweatshirts and stuff. And it's like, how? How does that happen? Why? It's weird. Maybe a wreath. Awesome. That's exciting. It's almost like my hubby's trying to, like, encourage me to get a glass of wine. I got coffee tonight. So I checked this like 15 times before I attached it in the round. And it should not be twisted. Let's hope it's not. I'm gonna check it after this round though. Because if it's just this round that's twisted, I can easily fix it. So everybody hope it's not. So I heard TC got some watercolors, which is exciting. I'm so happy that he's like doing artwork. I really am. They do. I love them. And like they work great for my normal size needles that I use. So I normally don't go bigger than these. So they're perfect. He's excited. Awesome. I can't wait to watch him use them. Ooh, my belly just grumbled a little. Oh, that's fine, Izzy. I might... Aw, Koala, thank you for hosting. You're so sweet. Look, there's my hair again. And like, this is mine. I don't know if you can see it. Because of how long it is. Let's grab the end. Yeah, definitely mine. It's so funny. So the other day we actually ran out of music on the playlist. I'm like, whoa. Clearly I thought I had an 8-hour playlist for my 8-hour stream and I didn't. Oops. Okay, so far I do not work tomorrow evening. I do work the weekend. But bonus stream tomorrow? What does everybody think? And if so, what should I do? Bonus, yes. I mean, I kind of planned on it. And I normally do work every Friday evening. Just this week, I'm picking up doubles all weekend, so it's not necessarily needed. I don't think I'm... Okay, bonus stream if I don't pass out on the couch. Like I did last time I had a Friday off. I mean, I think that nap was needed. Possibly. Oh, and there's no school Monday. At least for my kids. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I didn't realize that till today. Nobody told me. I think it's because all my kids kind of enjoy going to school. Yeah, I think it's nationwide. At least US-wide. Oh, I can take that one off. This is Baby Girl's broken stitch marker. I don't even know why I have that. But then I think my oldest doesn't have school on Tuesday either because there's Regents exams for the older classes, I think, or like the halfway through Regents exams for people that might have failed the year before. So he doesn't have school Tuesday, so I'm gonna call him a school skipper all day. He's not gonna be on his laptop all day. I guarantee that. I know little dude really wants to go to the zoo. We might, I'm not sure. It depends on how cold it is. I mean, I have gone in the winter. It's fun. I like it. And our zoo is open year round, except for 3 days, well, 4 last year. They were closed 4 days because when they got the new tiger, they did close, which is understandable. Okay, I think I'm going to take a quick break and go get some pasta salad. I'm a little hungry. I ate dinner really early. Kind of skipped lunch a little, not by choice. But my belly's grumbling, so I'm going to go get some pasta salad. I'm pretty sure my hubby will approve of it. Yeah, knitting! Okay, let me set this down. So, I'm going to take a quick break, like I said. Hopefully not too terribly long. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, that took a little longer than I thought. But I got food. Everybody be proud of me, I'm eating. I honestly, when I remember to eat, I eat all the time. When I don't remember to eat, the hubby makes sure I eat. I eat the most random stuff, I really do. One of my favorite things, no lie, chicken tenders that my hubby makes, not like the store ones, although some of them are pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. But my hubby will bread chicken tenders that he cut up, and those are my favorite. Like, by far my favorite. Mainly because they're always fresh that way. I just had to double check I unmuted my mic. So what time is it? Ooh, it's only 9:30-ish. Plenty of time to work on this. Yeah, I was kind of excited last night because I was almost done with the cable, whatever it's called, the ribbing on this. Because it is a different kind of ribbing. Oh, I almost messed up. But you're so tired already, your day is catching up. Oh no. Long day it sounds. So when do you go back to work? You go back to work Monday? Not Monday, Tuesday. So sometime next week, right? Been up since 6. Oh no. Okay, yeah, Tuesday. It's funny, I said Monday at first. It's like, wait, Monday's a holiday. My boss is trying to get me work Monday. I'm like, I don't know if I can. So, normally this week I would only work today and tomorrow, day shift each. But this week, obviously, I work today, tomorrow, day shift. Then I picked up Saturday and Sunday, both day shift and evening shift. And it's funny, he'll be like, this is only if you get it and I lock you in. I'm like, I'll get locked in. You know I will, because nobody else will bump me out because it's me. Plus, he knows he can kind of count on me. Like, I'm leaving work today, and we got like this weird snow, rain, ice mixture today, but it really hasn't stuck. And I looked at him, I go, don't worry, I'll be here even if there's like 2 feet of snow out there. I might be tired, but I'll be here. And he's like, yeah, I know, you'll make it in. Oh, I thought I had a sneeze, I'm sorry. You had a snow rain mix today too. It's weird, isn't it? So I just got thinking, I almost always eat on stream. If anybody finds that weird, I will turn off face cam when I eat. It's natural, everybody eats, I hope. You loved it, but yeah, weird for Cali. That's what I thought, that is weird for there. I mean, upstate New York, you kinda expect it. I gotta move my bag. So, let's see. Oh, hopefully this doesn't black out. My bag. Let me zoom in. So this bag fits this project well. It says knit happens, and a coworker slash friend got it for me last year for Christmas, along with one that says so many things, and I use them both all the time. Okay, so I do have to ask. When you get weird weather like that in California, do people go all crazy and buy out the bread and the milk and stuff and drive like they're dying? You're having Chinese food for dinner also? Because like here, no matter how many winters you live here, people drive dumb. Like, I'm sorry to say it like that, but it's like, is it your first winter here? Like, I know you grew up here, so I know you've driven in it before. But like in California, I would expect them to be, you know, a little more erratic. is so funny. That's so funny, Patty. Only because, like, I see that happening. Like, I mean, it happens here. If you remember, before Christmas, I was driving and, like, it was crazy. Somebody decided to try passing, I think, a snowplow, and almost hit me head on. It's like, I know you've lived here before. You have a New York license plate, so you've been here at least a month. And it never fails, it really doesn't. I'm always telling people I'm more scared of other people's driving than my own. I know I'm not the world's best driver, but I know when it's bad weather, slow down. I'll never forget this one time we lived in Florida. My dad was stationed down there, and it actually snowed. Yes, it happens. So yeah, it snowed one time in Florida, and I swear the whole state went crazy. Cracks you up. Being a Washington State native, you drive normal compared to most people. Yes. Isn't that weird? So, here in New York, the plastic bag ban is official, I think, March 1st? But the Wegmans chain here actually jumped the gun, and as of this past Monday, they don't do plastic bags anymore, which I think is awesome, right? But on top of that, if you want paper bags, you gotta pay a nickel each. Oh yeah, like, New York's copying everything that California does, I swear. And it's funny because, like, the stuff that doesn't work for California, like, even before we switch to it, and California switches back, for some reason New York still goes through with and then switches back. Like, it's weird. Like, if I'm not mistaken, you did the whole no more plastic straws or something. And I think they're slowly rolling that out here. I'm not comfortable with paper straws, so I have my own reusable straws. And what I think is great is every time, like, my coworkers go to, like, Dunkin' or McDonald's or something, they pile up on straws like it's necessary. I'm like, it's not necessary. You technically don't need a straw to drink. If you do, get the reusable ones. One of my coffee mugs came with two. One's like a milkshake straw, it says, and then the other one's a bent one. So a few months ago, I think before I started streaming, I got injured at work. A hard plastic cup was thrown and hit my face. And let's just say there was a lot of swelling right here. Of course. I actually had to have x-rays to make sure that, like, my nose didn't break, apparently. Weird. But my reusable straws came in handy. You had some lady try and cut you off at school today when you picked up your son, literally tried to get out in front of you in a little tiny opening and then yelled at you out her window talking about, "You're gonna let me out." You were trying to let the truck who had his turn signal on out before her. She tried pushing her way out in front of you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I hate people like that. Speaking of people like that, one of my coworkers, I kind of had a feeling she was going from one house to another doing overtime, and, like, she cut in front of me. I had right away. If she cut in front of me and I went to, like, you know, throw my hands up at her, and then I noticed it was her, so I waved. Yeah, it was funny. Like, that stuff's funny when it happens, but some weird lady like that, yeah. It was stupid ridiculous today. They upped the charge for students taking the bus. So it's stupid busy. It took almost 30 minutes. Oh my goodness. So is it like public transport buses or is it like school buses? You're from Russia and you have no snow in Russia? That's weird. Like, really? I hear Russia and I think of people bundled up more than I bundle up. Like, really, I do. Because, well, kind of all the movies and stuff show, you know, really harsh winters and stuff in Russia, so that's strange. It is a school bus, that's weird. Well, I hope they don't start charging my kids here. You have to pay to have your kids take a bus where you're at, and they up the fee this semester so even more people aren't taking the bus. Well, I guess that makes sense, but that's a little strange to me. So one of the school districts here, they don't have regular school buses, but they do bus passes for kids that have to bus. But even then, the parents don't have to pay for it. They budget for that. Which I think is awesome. And it's normal transit buses that are going through the path anyways. Although I do think during the school year the buses get out earlier just so the school kids can jump on the bus. They're charging more because they messed up on a $500,000 bond they have to reimburse the community for. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of money. How do you mess that up? That's like insane. That's a lot. Okay, we're nearing the end of the first round, which is a yay moment. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of money. Just to dig the pool. How big is this pool? Tell me it's ginormous, indoors and everything. They didn't research. That makes sense. I see that. That's crazy. It's supposed to be an Olympic pool for tourneys and stuff. Well, see, it would have worked out if they actually did things right. And that would be awesome there. I mean, would it be indoors though? Or would it stay outdoors? I know your weather's normally nicer than mine. They didn't. Now the students are... Yeah, that's not fair to the students. It would have been outdoors, probably. Okay, we made it around... Oh, indoors, yeah. Clearly they messed up somewhere. Got a weird notification. I wanted to show everybody this. I was gonna ask this lady. Well, I'll do that later because it doesn't want to ask. They've been trying to do this for the last 3 years. Oh my. I don't think they know what they're doing. which is bad because like that's a huge purchase. If they don't know what they're doing, then why are they attempting it? I'm just double checking that all my stitches are on the correct side, because if I go any farther, I won't be able to just twist it the right way. So far, so good. So I think what happened was last time I had it all right, and then I got paranoid and I twisted it anyways, which caused it to twist out of the right way. And it would have been alright if it was like a scarf, but it's gonna be a sweater. So it's not alright. The district overspent. Someone was, ooh, that, I could see that happening. I mean, that's happened in other places. I mean, honestly, state workers here, it's happened too. Like, yeah, state workers stealing. Yep, yay! Look at that. Everybody, be proud. It's all good. Yeah, that's not cool. I mean, like I said, that community's for the school. Like, school is for the children to learn. Like, don't mess with education. It's not cool on any level. Okay. So, I have this cable needle. Yeah, that's what it's called. Spit the word out. I actually have a green one that I would prefer to use. You have never had to pay for your kid to take the bus. Yeah, I find that weird. Like, okay, buying food is one thing. In all honesty, that's one thing. Because, well, food. But paying for transport is really not, like, I've never heard of a school district doing that. Like I said, public transport for one of the school districts here, and parents don't even pay for it. I mean, the only downfall is if the kid has to get off at a different stop, that's on the kid. But besides that, like, yeah. But I think the drivers on the buses actually know. So I love these cable stitch needles because I can actually loop them on my finger like I do. And then I don't gotta keep putting it down and picking it up. Especially for something like this. They wonder why all those low-income parents that have no vehicle are never able to get their kid to school, then they get in trouble for truancy, risk getting their kids... Yeah, that's not cool. Maybe they should investigate why the budget's not right. I mean, that's just an idea. I'm not in charge of anything like that or anything, but... yeah. It's just weird. So this cardigan I'll work on and off stream, I'm not gonna lie, because it is a test knit and I have a deadline for it. They fired the super last year, put a new principal in charge at the high school your kid goes to. I'm hoping that was a good change. I mean, I'm always hesitant when, like, school superintendents and stuff change, unless, like I said, it's a good change. Or it's for a really great reason.
Never thought that I would be traveling this road. People keeps missing, the clouds seem to fade. And every occasion.
So far, it's pretty good. This one seems to, like he knows what he wants and how to. That's good. Our school district's pretty awesome. The elementary school principal was a principal at a different school, and he knows how to get like what are they? Not scholarships, but grants. Yes, grants. And so, like, it's beneficial. Like, if you have a good principal, hope that they stay. And this guy is so awesome. He remembers my oldest in kindergarten. Now, my oldest is now in 9th grade. And this guy remembers my oldest bringing him a cupcake on his birthday in kindergarten. And exactly what kind of topping was on it. He's cracking down on the vaping. Ooh, that's good. And the teacher's hitting teachers hit students? That's unacceptable. There's one teacher last year your son had many problems with. She ended up getting into a physical fight with kids. That's not cool. Not cool at all. What's that teaching your kids? Vaping's kind of being cracked down here statewide. Kind of. For a while, it was all banned. But now it's like same rules as smoking. X amount of feet from businesses. I think some of the flavors are still banned. I don't vape, I don't smoke. Like, on occasion, I'll drink wine, that's about it. Mainly it's coffee. But, it's weird. Your oldest had an awesome principal his first few years of high school. Ended up leaving because of a lot of political BS that happened. He came to watch your oldest graduate. That's awesome! So I'm not gonna lie, my older three all had the same kindergarten teacher. And this man is truly amazing. You couldn't ask for a more fun teacher. Like, he gets into it. Like, Halloween, he does amazing costumes every year. Like, I think my oldest, he was a box of Cheez-Its, like, decorated to the T, and then he made a cardboard Cheez-It for on top of his head. But the year before, and he makes his own costumes, that's what's even more amazing. The year before, he dressed up as Goldilocks and the Three Bears. So I think he was Goldilocks, and then he had 3 bears attached to his back. Like, that's a fun teacher. Like, where was this guy when I was in school? Probably in school, too. But he was also really patient. He really was. My oldest and youngest both have speech apraxia. So it was just amazing. Yeah, making your own costumes is awesome. And this teacher that was causing issues with kids last year had words very early on. You complained quite a bit about her. Come to find out, she got demoted to... Ooh, wow. Wow, Betty, that's insane. That's good to know, though. This year's way better, that's awesome. I've made Halloween costumes for other people. My old supervisor, one year wanted to go as Uncle Fester, except he had no idea about his costume, so I made it for him. He paid me. I told him not to worry about it. He owed me coffee anyways. So he brought me coffee and paid me for the costume. Oh no, Betty, it's fine. It's fine, vent away, especially something like that. Oh my goodness. Like I said, I'm confused at why your school's charging you for transportation. I mean, I am highly grateful. Where we live, my kids all get picked up right at my front door. And that's how all of it is here. So, I mean, we do live in the country-ish. Like, it's a town, but in the country. Kind of. So, like, I am so grateful for that. Me growing up, my first school, we lived at an apartment complex, and we would just all gather at the front of it, and it was all the grades at once. And, like, I think I was in first grade, and this girl that I think was, like, a junior or a senior was like, do you have HIV/AIDS? And me, I was, like, 6 or 7. I had no idea what that meant. Yeah. Texas, if you lived less than 2 miles away, you didn't get to take the bus. The kids had to walk or go right. Yeah, here, I think it's less than a mile. I walked to school when we moved up, when my dad retired from the Navy. But it was literally down the street, but I still got lost. Not gonna lie. I have no sense of direction. I swear, people are sometimes surprised I can make it home. I know my way home. I have a phone if I don't. Okay, I know these rows. So the first 12 rows, I swear, will take me forever. But after that, it should be a piece of cake. Like, really, it should be. You walked to school every day in Washington, where you grew up, or took public transport, and it was like a 45... Wow. That's quite the walk. Now, I'll never forget the first day of school up here in New York. Made it to school fine. But after school, I had no idea what way to go. At all. I got lost. What's even better was my little brother was with me and he kept telling me the correct way, and I'm like, no, you're younger than me, you don't know. That's how good my sense of direction still is. So, yeah, if somebody says, I have no idea, tell them, like, landmarks. Like, with me, don't tell me street names. Don't tell me street names, don't tell me northeast, southwest. Give me landmarks. Like, drive until you see a bright purple house. That's the best way to get me knowing where I'm at. And then it's great if I'm given directions. It's like, yeah, when you hit this town, keep going. When you hit the next town, keep going. It's like, yeah. I mean, sometimes there's no street signs. I have run into that so many times. I mean, there was, one of the houses I was driving to. Thank goodness I had my cell phone. The directions they gave me told me the streets. And I asked them if there was landmarks. Oh no, you'll be fine. I'm like, well, are all the streets labeled? Well, I think so. None of them were. None of these streets I had to turn down were labeled. So I ended up going the wrong way twice. Don't ask me how twice. It just happened. And then I called, and somebody else gave me directions, and they're like, okay, go until you see a blue house that's fenced in. Then take a left there, go up that street, and at the second street, there's a white house with a wooden fence. Like, they were so specific. And I found it in no time. Like, why couldn't the first person tell me that? Like, landmarks doesn't have to be, like, national landmarks. I mean, I had a drop off something one of my coworkers ordered from the group that my kids go to, and like he knows my sense of direction and it's great. He goes, okay, this is what you do. You go here, you turn there, and there's no street sign here, so look for the school, and then go to the end of the fence for the school, take a right, and that's my house right there on the left. Don't go any farther than my I think it's a brown truck, something like that. I'm like, you know me all too well and my sense of direction. Like, honestly, I would get lost if we had to use compasses. It sounds crazy, but yeah. I know how to use a compass. I know that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. But that does not mean I can find my way around. Okay, so it's really quiet here. My kids are all sleeping. My puppers is up in bed. The princess invites her to bed and she goes. And tonight Jack is taking a time out. I apologize. Normally she jumps on stream for a little bit, but last night she turned off my surge protector, the power strip, to my computer, and everything went black for a minute or two. And then tonight she's already knocked over stuff off my desk. Yeah. Your kitty does it. You tell your kitty it's bedtime and she comes to bed. That's awesome. So Jack is in her safe place, which is the bathroom. The dog doesn't go in there and whatnot. She's got her box, her food, water, everything in there. So I mean, she has a little kitty cave in there too. So it's a safe spot and she knows that she's safe in there. She'll sleep in there on occasion anyways. But I wasn't gonna have her possibly injure herself or me. I mean, herself first, but I will be rearranging some of my stuff. Because, like I said, I don't want her injured. I think I got fluff up my nose. I'm sorry. It feels weird. Okay, so if you knit and you do cables, I highly recommend these cable needles. I'm not joking. Like, the bend, I mean, my knuckle is right there in it, but like, if you have bigger fingers, you can still use it like that. And then you don't gotta keep setting it down and possibly losing it. Yeah, no joke. When we got these computers, I got new desks, I got new power strips, everything. And I thought about putting my power strip connected to my desk, and I just never did. It's getting connected. Okay, I think I gotta go grab a tissue. I'm not gonna go BRB screen or anything. I'm just grabbing a tissue quick. Okay, that feels better. I think I did have like either lint from the blanket or something. Yeah. A weird feeling. So I do have to knit a pair of socks after this. And yeah, I have never knit socks. I've knit gloves. I have never knit socks. So if anybody has a simple go-to pattern for men's socks, please let me know. Drop in my Discord. You would think that's one thing that everybody that knits has done. No. Yes, learning hype. I mean, I've knit, like I said, I've knit gloves before. I've knit a lot of gloves. But it's just weird. Like, really weird. I'm probably gonna grab a free pattern so that I can see it before I use it. Unless there's a tried and true pattern somebody has. Yeah. I swear, these cables, they're teeny tiny cables. They look amazing. Like I said, I had like a lot more done. And so you could see the cables. They look amazing, but they're annoying to make. Thinking of making another turtle. How awesome would that be? Should I make another turtle sometime? I thought so. Maybe I'll do pastel colors. Yeah, maybe I will. Or like earth tone. Ooh, how about earth tone? I think that sounds awesome. I'm a fan of all the things too. It's funny, one of my coworkers said that they drew something. I'm like, I gotta see it. Gotta see it. I am a fan of all the things creative. Not gonna lie, my favorite room out at day program with work, the 3 art rooms. Like, it's a hallway that is my favorite. The art teacher there is my favorite. She does love it when I show up there because I will help. And she knows that I know what I'm doing. Which is awesome. I mean, I drew like a tribal wolf for somebody because they wanted to use it as a stencil. So I drew it, then I cut it out in stencil form, and yeah. She was so amazed because it takes time, and that was time that she really didn't have. It took me 2 days there, though. And one of the new workers that's a temp worker there, he's got tattoos. Like, first, he comes in and he's got a sweatshirt on, a zip-up sweatshirt, and he's got, like, a pirate shirt on, so I'm like, I like your shirt. Then, he takes his jacket off, and he's got horror movie guys all up and down his arms. I'm like, you're my favorite right now. You're my favorite coworker right now. I am not ashamed of admitting that. Like, I think his right arm, he has like the older ones, Frankenstein, Dracula, Bride of Frankenstein, stuff like that. Then on his left one, he has the newer ones like Freddy, Michael Myers. Yeah, awesome. I can't imagine how long that took. I don't think I've seen all of TC's tattoos on his arms. But like, I looked at him, I'm like, you're my favorite right now. Like, because of your tattoos. That's it. Oh no, you are so fine, Demon. Jump in. I like when you jump in. So I can't wait till this is longer again, because once I get a few more rows on, it's easy. Once I get a few more rows on, it just moves nicer. So I do use interchangeable knit needles. They're fun. Hi, old curmudgeons! Ugh, it is amazing. It is. It's got turkey pepperoni in it. I don't eat a lot of beef. Well, I don't eat any beef. I don't eat a lot of pork. But yes, it's amazing. I ate a very early lunch, so even though it's like 10:30 at night almost, this is my supper. I have weird eating patterns. My husband can confirm that. You wanted tattoos but can't sit for needles? Yeah, I have a lot of earrings, but I don't know if I could ever sit for a tattoo. And then I wouldn't know what kind of tattoo I would want. But yeah, I love other people's tattoos. I really do. I have no problem being like, that's an awesome tattoo. And like, people get amazed because still today, 2020, people are like, still, oh, you have tattoos, you'll never get a job. Tattoos don't feel the same as getting a shot from a doctor. Yeah. That's why I pay doctors to poke you with shots. Yes. You hate needles but love tattoos. Yeah, that's my thing. Like, I'm not lying. I love tattoos on other people. Well, decent tattoos. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some real doozies. Normally those ones are self-tattooed. I mean, it goes along the lines of if there's two barbers in town and one has great hair and the other one has hair, go to the one with the hair. Because they normally don't cut their own hair. Oh yeah, definitely. When I was in high school, which was back in 2002, I graduated. One of my teachers said that the most tattooed and pierced person walked into a restaurant and ended up getting the job over somebody that was nice and clean, no tattoos, no piercings or anything, because of their attitude. They were not required to cover anything up. I'm like, see, that's how it should be. Tattoos feel more like being drawn on quite hard with a biro pen or being scratched. Not the same, yes. And I've heard that. Some of my earrings, I went to a tattoo parlor and like they used a straight needle. Best place I ever got my ears pierced, really. So much better than piercing gun. Less painful, I swear. And yeah, I could see people getting tattooed and like it's amazing to watch. I have no problem watching. I just don't know if I could do it. You got a rooster hanging on a rope below your knee? That's awesome. You've wanted a tattoo but can't afford it? Yeah, that's another thing. They're expensive. Yes, old curmudgeons, I hit you up. I must have hit raid and everything right when you guys left. Because it still showed you live. I'm like, okay, this is awesome. Yeah. Oh no, it's not the first time. Sometimes Twitch is just that twitchy. I mean, I like it when I jump in somebody's channel and they're raiding somebody else. But yeah, for some reason, Twitch is showing people live when they're not live anymore. Almost everyone you know has tattoos. Yeah, I know a lot of people with tattoos. It's more the norm. Yeah. I mean, it happens, and I don't blame other streamers for when that happens. It's more like, okay, Twitch just did not catch up. Tattoos are worth the investment because they last a lifetime, which is why it's important to go to someone amazing and know exactly what you want. And I'm gonna add to that, listen to the tattoo artist, because sometimes they know more than you. Not specifically on the design, but on other aspects of it, like the size, the details. I mean, it's like one of us, right? Like, for the quilt, I told the lady that ordered it, I'm like, okay, this is honestly better than the alternative. Cheaper is not always better. Everybody can agree with that. So it's purely up to you, but I recommend this. You don't have to go with this, you can go with that still. But, like I said, it's up to you. I mean, that's their job. They know what they do and they do it for a reason. I did make a t-shirt quilt for a friend from high school and her husband, well, it was for her husband, but she asked me if I could do it, and she goes, I would attempt to do it, but I have no idea. Like, I have no idea what to do, so I'm gonna leave it to a professional. I'm like, I'm by far not the most professional person ever, but okay. And I knew what she was saying, and I try not to be biased and say I'm the best of the best. I know I'm not. There's people better than me. Shops are not always better than kitchen artists. Sometimes shops are the worst place to get tattooed from. I've heard that, but it's not because of the artists. It's more because of the owner of the shop, who more than likely did not ever do tattoos. They just own the place. Like, there's this one tattoo shop about 45-ish minutes from my house, and I've heard nothing but bad from it. And it's not from just the shop or the artists inside the shop, but it's because of the customers that went there, and they said it's not the artists. The artists are really amazing and stuff, it's how it's run. All yours were done by TC, that's awesome. TC's awesome at art. Which is even better, because if you know somebody that's great at art and they do tattoos, you can guarantee that they're near perfect. I say near because nothing's perfect. As much as we all wish stuff was perfect, you love all your work. That's important. Well, like I was saying, my one friend, she married her high school sweetheart, kind of. Like, he was older, but still, they were together forever. And he's a tattoo artist now. He was amazing at art. He took all the art classes, he aced all of them, everything. And yeah, he's amazing at tattoos. And yeah. He sees all the flaws, but you wouldn't change any of it. The flaws are what makes it special, I swear. And like, Betty knows, I commented about her tattoos. I'm like, I love seeing them. And I know other people would disagree and say, oh, well, if you're gonna do professional photos, you know what? Tattoos are so common anymore. I mean, I know at one time my uncle, he passed away, but my uncle used to say, if you ever get a tattoo, I'm never gonna bail you out of prison because, like, the cops know you then. Well, yeah, but they know your face anyways. Tonksy, why the same foot? Leave your foot alone. You're weird. You're highly tattooed and you hide it? Aw. That's alright. But from the tattoos on your arms that I've seen, they're not bad. And like I said, well, yeah, I've flat out told you I loved seeing your tattoos when you were modeling your bracelets. It kind of brings a different aspect out. For people that do have tattoos, they can see how stuff looks against tattoos. You don't hide it. Yeah. I mean, if you hid it, you would wear long sleeves all the time on stream. I know that. Shows a different perspective. Even though you're tattooed, you can still wear jewelry. Right. I mean, like I said, I don't have any tattoos, but I love tattoos on other people. Am I done with this round yet? Not even close. I swear. It's got a great effect though. I can't wait to show everybody it. I'm one that, you know, I think tattooed people, they show more of themselves. I mean, like, not more of themselves than other people, but, like, they're more open than some people. They're not afraid to be unique. Which is good. I mean, I love being unique. I'm me and I'm proud of me. And like I've been called all kinds of things. I've been called weird, different, stuff like that. It's like, it's me. Our art typically reflects what we have a hard time sharing. Yes. So on an interesting flip take on the tattoos, you don't have any, and when you go to shows, you get judged as not cool and your sales suffrages. See, that's weird. Like, you know, I think it's just weird, really. Like, it's a lifestyle choice. If you don't want tattoos and you don't have any, oh well. I mean, I have plenty of friends with tattoos and kids, and they're amazing parents. And then, like, on the flip side, I know a lot of people that have kids, don't have tattoos, don't even have their ears pierced, nothing, and they're horrible. You go on to tattoo conventions or just shows in general. You have a lot of hip events, you love tattoos, but you're terrified of needles, you have zero pain tolerance. Melissa has tattoos, that's awesome. Selling soap. Your soap always looks amazing. I've lurked in your channel, can you tell? And you know what? Soap is important. No, I must have missed the sheep soap. How dare I? I was all excited about seeing it too. Maybe next time. So I heard you were doing Star Wars. Oh yeah, go for it. I heard you were doing Star Wars soap. That's awesome. did some simple helmets for fun. That's awesome. It really is. Yeah, soap is one of those things that I will always support people that, well, handmade anything. Soaps, lotions, candles. Oh, I love custom candles. And custom soaps. My knitting, or not my knitting needles, all my crochet hooks are hand turned. I mean, so clearly I support handmade. All of... Okay, Betty. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Ooh, developing a headache. Ooh, I hope you feel better soon. What did I do there? Okay, night. Like I said, I might be on tomorrow, I'm not sure. What did I do there? I skipped a stitch somewhere. Uh-oh. You know what we do? We pick up a stitch. Shh. I'm not really doing this. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know how I did that, but I did. But that's alright, we fixed it. Actually, it's almost time for me to go. Look, we made it through, like, just about a round. So, 528 stitches, this is a lot per round, for now. This is a test pattern. I'm hoping to get the actual link. There is not one yet. I don't know if she's gonna wait until after the test is done, but it's alright. Why are you biting your foot again? She's weird. She must have an itch on her foot, or she stepped on a burdock or something outside, because she's really trying to pull something off her foot. But she's stubborn. Like, she'll find burdocks on, like, the bottom of my pant legs and pull them off for me. She won't let me pull them off. So if I attempted to, she would just run and hide and do it herself. She's strange like that. I just wish she would learn to throw them in the garbage. But, I mean, at least she gets half the battle. She'll put them near the garbage sometimes. Coincidence, I think. This is a lot of shifting of yarn when there's this many stitches. It'll be worth it though. I can't wait till this is done. And I just restarted it. So I'm probably gonna do a bonus string tomorrow, and I'll probably be either crocheting or knitting. Maybe we'll do a poll. Maybe. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be strange being home on a Friday again. My hair, no worries, this is for me. When you craft, if you haven't noticed, blood, sweat, tears, and hair go into everything. Unless you don't have hair, then no hair is involved. Sometimes choice words. Sometimes. I try not to. I don't know if we'll finish this round. The good thing is, with this, I know the stitches, so if I set it down in the middle of the round, I know exactly where I'm at. If you hear a jingling, it's my stitch marker up against my table. Not the puppers this time. I don't know, maybe we could finish the 2 crochet amis tomorrow. Maybe? We'll have to wait and see.
They keep us in speaking terms. We grow and we learn. I have no
Maybe we'll have one of those streams again where I have no idea what I want to do. It happens. Or like I said, maybe I'll end up falling asleep. Who knows?
But when the timing's right, there's no wasteland. Oh, we were just children, acting like adults. Crazy, naive, bold and carefree. We were kids having kids. Crazy, naive. It amazes
So,
me.
as you can see, it's like every other almost stitch I'm putting on the cable needle, or every couple. That's why this is so tedious. Plus how many stitches there are. Not a bad thing, like I said, I love the effect. I've made it almost to the end of the ribbing, and then I realized I messed up. I don't wish ripping out 528 stitches times like that many rows on anybody. Anybody.
That we didn't fall apart.
I think that was actually worse than me ripping out a whole extra long row of corner to corner.
I don't wanna be loved by you, be loved by you. I don't need to be hurt or rescued, not by you.
I don't wish frogging of anything on anybody. I mean, even like I had to seam rip some of my quilt. I don't wish that on anybody that sews.
Don't inhale so much, you're choking me.
I mean, I wish all the good luck on everybody that crafts.
You all know have the right to.
Because that's important. Share the good fortune. Okay, I think maybe we will. We're almost to the end of the row. Round. Why do I do that? They're rounds when we do. What did I do there? Oh boy, that's what I did. Pearl. Pearl. Nope, I said pearl. So I knew I had enough. I added an extra pearl here, so it'll even out in the end. So it'll stretch out in the end. So I had added a stitch before, now I just dropped one on purpose. And since it happens so close to the beginning, it's not really going to affect it too much. It'll just shift around and even itself out. I wasn't going to just rip out the whole thing for something silly like that. It's easier to fix that near the beginning of a project instead of in the middle. Like, in all honesty, it is. Because you don't want this huge drop stitch in the middle all the way down. Shifting the needles again. Well, shifting the yarn on the needles, I guess. Ooh, if my stitch marker flashes, I'm so sorry. So, like I said, I like using a lot of handmade items, except my knit needles. They're from Knit Picks. They're not hand-turned. If I got hand-turned ones, I wouldn't be able to afford them. Plus, I like interchangeable ones. These ones are really nice. So all my stitch markers, for the most part, that I use are handmade. So all of these dangly ones are, and I love them. I love every single one. Betty made me some, and I ordered some. I got some for Christmas one year. Then I ordered some more. I mean, they're amazing. And that way, I support other handmade artisans. Which is important. Keep the handmade community going. Wow, I couldn't slip that stitch right. I mean, if you think about it, handmade is everything. Like, really, it is. Back before machines, everything was handmade. Your clothing, carriages, everything. Machines are built by human hands, I think. I might be wrong. Maybe machines built machines. Isn't that weird? But the first machine could not build itself. But the joy of handmade is like somebody actually took time to make it because they wanted to, not because they had to. Although sometimes it's like they had to because somebody really wanted it. I guess that's the only other side. Tonksy. Okay, and we're almost done. I feel it. Maybe like 40 more stitches, probably more. I don't know, maybe. Probably more.
I still remember the day that you came. You were so little.
I'm not joking. Earlier, I'm like, yeah, I'm almost done. Yeah, not almost done with it now.
Now you're all grown up.
Yeah, right for a bit. Till you start crying, you really miss your job. I don't blame you. How long were you working there? For a while, right? So this is like a change for you. It really is. But there is hope. You will get 2 years. Yeah, that's quite a while. You will get another job. I know you will. And everything will end up all right. It will. And crying's not bad, it's not. It's an emotion. You're sad, upset. Like you said, you miss your job. Which means you enjoyed your job. But you'll be alright. I know you will. Now, if needed, can you talk to somebody? I mean, if not, you can always message me. I might not respond right away, but you can always message me and I'll respond when I can. I have no problem with it. I'm picking up fuzz from everything. Clearly, I make a lot of stuff with fluff. You enjoyed your job because you made work friends and enjoyed having you work there. That's important. And honestly, at least in my experience of working, coworkers make the workplace. Few people actually like having you work for them. That's awesome. Like, go to the people that like you. Like, in all honesty, go there and it's happier then. I share positivity when I'm at work, and I know it drives some of my coworkers crazy, but it's me. I like being happy. I mean, I'll be the one on any given day at work. I'll walk in and I'm like, hello, wonderful people. How are we doing today? It's the type of person we are. And sometimes that cheerfulness will spread. And honestly, Demon, you seem like a very awesome person. You really do. Oh, we're near the end. You're given a severance package, which is a while. 2 weeks pay for your hard work, in which they usually don't do for other people in the company. That's awesome. See, that's a good thing. That's a positive thing that came out of this. And it doesn't sound like a lot, I understand that, but that's awesome. And that kind of shows you that it was a hard decision. And that they might have kept you. It was probably one person that said no.
Had you been watching and waiting from some place up above, somehow knowing in this place, all these people, I'll find
I gotta respond to something.
cannot wait to get to
I'm sorry.
to help you ease the troubles on your mind, to walk by your side, holding your hand in mine. I'll treasure that for as long as I'm alive. You're welcome here. Welcome here. Our hearts you hold hostage, that much is clear. You are most welcome here.
I had to respond to somebody, I'm sorry. We're almost done with this row. There's a stitch marker right there. It's an elephant. A lot of my stitch markers have elephants on them. Obviously, I'm not a fan. I am.
Oh, none of us can wait to get to know you better, to see who lives behind those blues. And on
So this go, we are 100% not twisted. Your boss was going to take you out of the other side where you were working at because it was affecting your mental health. That's awesome. Put you somewhere else in the company, but all the positions were filled. Oh, that's terrible. And it seems like your boss really was trying. And who knows, maybe in the future they'll contact you again? Which would be good, right? I mean, I've seen that happen. Ooh, all of a sudden I got cold. I'm always cold. There's no room for you to grow in the company. Okay. That makes sense. So maybe now you can get a job where there's more room for you to grow. And I think that would be a benefit. Okay. Okay, there we go. We finished the row. We did about a row and a half. That's a lot of stitches. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, let's do this. Oh, cheerful. You miss it. I understand that is tough. We're gonna go raid somebody. Let's go and... Ooh. Who's this? I know I followed this person. I got... Okay, we're gonna go chill out with Trixie, Foxy, Lee. And I appreciate every single person here. I really do. Everybody. Because you are what make me come back day after day. So I appreciate all the new followers, the new subs, the chatters, the lurkers. Let's see, what else do I appreciate? I mean, I appreciate everybody. Like, the sharing of everything. I mean, everybody's company. I mean, that's really awesome. So I appreciate every single person and the whole experience. Like I said, you're the reason I come back day after day after day. Sit out, chill out, hang out. And I should be on tomorrow if I don't get stuck at work, or if something comes up at work, or I fall asleep. So, once again, thanks for watching. I hope you join me next time. If I'm not on tomorrow, I will be on Monday. Have a good night and weekend if I don't see you. Bye.